Hey everyone! Today I have another guide for your Haritora devices, updating them. There's multiple methods you can use to do these updates, and in this video I'll show you many ways for PC, Android, and even iOS too, something that I know many iOS users have not been able to do for a long time. This guide will also show you how to upgrade or downgrade to a specific firmware version too, if the method supports it. There will be timestamps in the video and shown on screen, so skip to the part which you're interested in. So now without further ado, let's get onto the guide. The first method is the Shift-All VR Manager app on Steam, which applies for PC users updating the HaritoraX Wireless, HaritoraX2, and the GX dongles. This is the recommended way by Shift-All, and this is pretty self-explanatory, so this will be quick. But note, this requires you to have Bluetooth on your PC if you're updating your trackers. When you launch the app, if either the trackers or a GX dongle needs updates, there will be a pop-up on your screen to do so. You can also start updates for either of them in the App Settings section of the app. For the trackers, head to the update page and select the tracker model you have. You'll be brought to a screen where you can select all the trackers you want to be updated. If you have any trackers connected to your GX dongles, you can change them to Bluetooth mode through the screen, or you can do it manually by pressing the left main and right sub buttons alternatively 12 times. After pressing update, the process will start and... After pressing update, the process will start and start the Who wrote this script, man? After pressing update, the update will start. It may take 5 to 6 minutes because each tracker is updated one by one manually. For the GX dongle, head to the update page and simply press the GX dongle firmware update button. This should be quick, a couple minutes at most. For the older HaritoraX Wired trackers, 1.0, 1.1, and 1.1b, it seems like you have to update them through the older Haritora configurator software from the Shopify page, clicking the firmware update button and updating. Since I don't have the wire trackers, I've linked some guides from Shift-All if you have issues. But if you have any issues with the official app method, you can always try restarting the app or your computer, or check out the other methods to update them coming up right now. The second method is through Shift-All's update website, which applies to PC and Android users updating the HaritoraX Wireless and HaritoraX2 trackers. This used to be the method to update them before VR Manager came out, and just recently, HaritoraX2 support was added so mobile users can now update through it. Firstly, head to the website found on screen and in the description and select the tracker model. After which, follow the steps on the site to update them, setting the tracker to update mode, also known as DFU mode, and then starting the update. Now you may have seen my previous video where I talked about how to fix some issues people are having with this and why it happens, a lower end Bluetooth adapter for example, and as you can see in this recording, I'm having issues. Previously, in this case, I would have suggested using an Android device to update, as it's more likely to work given that phones kinda need a working Bluetooth chip. However, there are more solutions. Jeez, okay, no one proofreads these. I'm supposed to be proofreading them. However, there are more solutions to this, coming up right now. Now the third method is through the Haritora firmware site, my newest project that's completely open source, which applies to PC and Android users. iOS users can also make use of this site, however they need to refer to the following method later on in this video, as it's not possible to perform it on the website entirely. There's a couple advantages with this method, including allowing you to upgrade or downgrade to any version available on the website, and a major fix for an issue with Shift-All's own updater website, which prevents you from updating your trackers with lower-end Bluetooth adapters. Firstly, head to the website, dfu.slimetor.dev, and select the device and firmware version you want to update your tracker to. There are a couple settings here which may be of interest. The packet send delay option allows you to change how fast the data is sent to your trackers. The higher the number, the slower the transfer will be, however, it will be much more likely to be successful. Most people do not need to mess with this, as the default should work for everyone. However, if you do have issues, especially with any object fail to validate ones, you may try increasing this. If you're confident your Bluetooth adapter can keep up, you can lower it to 0 or even disable it entirely with -1. The manual/download update option allows you to download the firmware file and the official tool Shift-All uses to update your trackers, so you can perform the update yourself manually. The website gives you the downloads to both, and gives the command to run in the terminal. After you've confirmed your device, version, and settings, you can follow the steps on screen. Optionally check the firmware version that's already on your trackers, setting the tracker into update mode, also known as DFU mode, confirming the update, and then finally flashing it onto the device. The website status and debug logs show you the current progress of the transfer and if any issues arise. There's also an FAQ section on the website for more info on the website and any possible troubleshooting steps. The final method is using the NRF Connect app, which applies to Android and iOS users. That's a first. The NRF Connect app is a useful utility that allows enthusiasts to interact with Bluetooth low energy devices, but because it's made by the same company that made the microcontroller for the HaritoraX Wireless and the HaritoraX2 trackers, you can update them through the app. That is a lot of nerdy words I just said. Basically, you'll be able to update them with this app. Firstly, you need to grab the right firmware file of the tracker and version you want by heading to my DFU website, dfu.slimetor.dev. Select the tracker and version, enable the manual/download update setting, and only follow step 1, which downloads the firmware file to your device. The firmware files are also on archive.org if you prefer that. After you have the file, grab the NRF Connect for mobile app from the iOS or Android App Store, run it, and go through any initial setup guides. After you're brought to the screen that lists nearby Bluetooth devices, connect to the tracker you want to update and click on the DFU button if you're on Android. It should be found at the top. Or head to the DFU tab on iOS, which is the last tab. On Android, select Distribution Package Zip and find the file to start the update. On iOS, however, you need to select the file by pressing the Open Document Picker button found at the bottom, scroll down to disable the Enable Alternative Advertising Mode setting, and then you can start the update. I didn't write an outro for this. Damn, okay, well, I'm just gonna have to make one up right now. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope it's been helpful. I'm really sorry for the lack of updates because honestly, I've gone busy with so many projects. I finished my IGCSEs now, finally, so I have more time. We're on summer vacation now, I have more time. However, still busy with many other projects. I swear, I will get your dang Slimetora videos out soon, hopefully, alright? I have so many videos in my backlog, I have many projects to work on. This girl's busy. If you have any issues updating your trackers or have questions about the trackers in general, you can leave a comment below or you can join my Discord server. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. That's a door. Doors are hard. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Just get this video out of here. No, nah, I'm done. Oh, come on, really? Oh, they ran out of battery. Pfft. Okay. I have no idea when. Okay, I'm gonna re-record this last part because, oh my god.